published 17:30 EDT, the 4th of October 2017, updated 0122 EDT, the 5th of October 2017. David Haye will quit boxing not only if he loses to Tony Bellew for the second time but even if he struggles to win their December rematch. The pair of them were on their best behavior at the media launch for their second edition, and thank heavens for that after the foul-mouthed prelude to their first encounter in March. The focus was more where it should be, on the boxing, rather than the insults. Or in Haye's case, the possibility that this could be the last hurrah for the flamboyant Londoner. Tony Bellew and David Haye come face-to-face for the first time ahead of their big rematch. Haye insists that Bellew cannot rob the same bank twice after his first victory at the O2 Arena. Bellew firmly believes that he will end Haye's career by beating him in their December rematch. When asked if a second defeat by Bellew would signal the end of his world championship winning career, he replied, "Definitely. And if I don't win as emphatically as I should against this guy, if it's a split decision, or if I have to get up from a knockdown to win, or if it's an ugly split decision, it will also be over for me. The truth is, if I can't annihilate this blown-up light heavyweight, then I have no business still thinking that I can become the best heavyweight in the world. It's not that I don't respect him now. He earned that in our first fight. But if I can't knock him out, then I would have no place in the ring with the big heavyweights." Haye is reluctant to blame Bellew's 11th round stoppage of him completely on the grisly Achilles tendon rupture he suffered on their first visit to London's O2 Arena. As they begin the 12-week countdown to the rematch, he says Tony deserved to win. He stuck to his game plan, whereas I was so mentally convinced I could stop him easily that I fought like a wild amateur. Bellew was all smiles for the photographers in London, but Haye kept a stern look on his face. Security moved between the two fighters following their opening press conference in London. Haye ascribed his attitude that night to the way he allowed Bellew to draw him into one of the most disgraceful and ugliest of build-ups. Although more civilized courtesies prevailed at a London hotel, Bellew still tried to tickle Haye's metaphorical ribs. "David won't be able to keep up this act for too long. He is so egotistical and so fond of the fame that he will show his true colors at some point, and in all honesty, as much as I have always admired him as a great boxer, I don't much like him." Haye's response: "I've learned my lesson about getting riled up. I know I must get back to being calm, composed and focused on the job. I won't allow myself to be distracted again, because I have to prove to myself that I am still as good as I think I am. Otherwise I will have to go off and find something else to do." Bellew admits that he, too, is nearing the end of his career. Each questioned the motivation of the other for taking this rematch. And although the money from another big pay night on Sky Sports box office is obviously a major factor, they both gave their contributory reasons. Bellew speaks to his trainer Dave Coldwell at the press conference at the Park Plaza Hotel. Bellew admitted simply, "I love fighting. I just love the ring walk, the excitement, punching him in the face and him punching me in the face. People may think I must have a screw loose. That is why I overcome the fears which a lot of officials don't like me saying, that I could end up dead. I have to be honest about that. I know that if David catches me clean, he is such a big puncher that he could knock me out at any point. But I prevented him doing that in the first fight and he broke down because of that. Now I believe I can do so again, even though I will go home frightened every night after training from now on." He confesses that he will also be crying, but not out of fear. The Bellew family are still in mourning for his brother-in-law who died a fortnight ago in a tragic accident. Both Haye and Bellew were afforded the chance to speak to the media at the press conference. Bellew insists his motivation is the same this time around, after he beat Haye back in March. Also, he trusts that if he does find himself in potentially fatal trouble back at the O2 on Sunday, December 17th, that the referee will know when to intervene. Bellew was stopped in the 6th round in Canada by Adonis Stevenson, and he says, "I have the referee to thank for saving my life that night. I was asleep on my feet and could have been killed if it had not been stopped." Each man is predicting a co-victory for himself. Despite their previous animosity, Bellew says, "I don't want to hate him. I just want to put him to sleep for 10 seconds. Haye says he's not the kind of guy the first would ever want to hang out with, but I am glad I've helped him secure his family's future and I just have to knock him out. May the best behaved man win." Bellew v Haye live on Sky Sports box office on Sunday, December 17th. Haye believes he is in better shape now 10 weeks ahead of the fight than he was in the ring.